guys, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing great. Well, today's video is all about how I'm feeling and what I'm feeling at the moment. So today I've come for a shoot. I'm shooting for something. It was my first day on set. It was the first time when I've met all the people, my director and whoever. I've met everyone, my co-artist. Everyone was so great. I was so looking forward for this shoot. So I've signed this project somewhere towards the end of November, maybe December was when I was expecting to shoot. No, actually December was the time when I was expecting to shoot this. So I probably have signed it in October, if not November, I don't know, something somewhat earlier, because that's when December was the month I was expecting to shoot this. So today, finally, months after signing the project, I have shot for my first scene ever. And it was so amazing. When I walked in the morning, I was very confident. I did my hair, makeup, everything. I got it dressed into my costume, and I was looking forward to go down, and I was looking forward to see how I would react, because it's supposed to be a big deal, and everyone was expecting me to be nervous. And somewhere down the line, I was so confident. I was like, why would I be nervous? This is something which I've been doing for years, and this is the only thing where I feel utmost confident, because I believe that I feel on camera, I feel slightly more confident than what I feel off camera. So whatever my equation is off camera, in real life with people or with myself, I somewhat feel a lot more confident on camera. So that was what I was having in mind, that why would I actually gonna feel nervous at all. I walked down, I greeted, so literally before I'm gonna share this, but okay, I wanted to make sure and just be very certain of the fact that this is the director I'm shooting with, you know. Even though I had googled before, even though I know about the director, but I still wanted to make sure that yes, I'm shooting with the same guy. So right before going for the set, I was not going through my lines, because I've done it thoroughly. From last 4 days I'm on and off working on my lines, so I've done it thoroughly. I was very confident and strong with my lines, so I wanted to just, so when I was walking down, literally I dimmed my cell phone ka whole screen light so that no one can see what I'm googling. And I was googling this director's name, and then I was checking on the images, what does he look like, and I was like, okay, yeah, it's the same one. So that's what happened. And then I walked in and people were telling me what the whole setup is, where I'll be, where the other co-artists would be, and blah 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 stuff. And that's when the director walks in, and I was like, hi, somewhat like that. So he walked in, and he was also like, it was little not messed up chaotic, but like too many things were going on. So he came, and then I didn't get the chance to say hi, because all of a sudden they were telling me they were fixing my hairdo, and they were fixing my costume. So many people were around me, I couldn't go and say hi. And probably 10 minutes later, while we were still under the same roof on the set, I went. 10 minutes later, okay, I went. Such an introvert. So 10 minutes later I went, I said, hi sir, myself Himani Sahani, and he introduced himself with his name, which I won't be able to tell you right now. So he introduced me to with his name. We said hi, and he's like, are you set? I was like, yes sir, I'm all set. Then I obviously went back into my zone, because I wanted to make sure that I was, you know, still correct with my lines. I don't want to do any fumbling. I don't want to miss out on any of my lines. I don't want to forget anything or whatever, because in one shot, when one actor forget, the whole shot goes for a toss, because the other actor has to give reaction, and the third actor or fourth, whoever, however many people you're shooting with, it gets like, for everyone gets messed up. So you have to do it not for yourself, but for everyone else also along. So it's important to be really prepared, at least from your end. And then in the end, whatever is, you know, it's not in your hand, it's creative thing. So I went back into my zone, and I was rehearsing my lines. I was just looking into the space, because that's where the first time I walked into that set. So I was trying to see what is where, what the set looks like. I was trying to make sure that, you know, even though it's my first time ever on the set, but it has to look like, 1 second. Sorry, there was someone. So yeah, even though I was working there for the first time, I had to make sure that it shouldn't look like it's my first time, because as an actor, it's my duty to deliver my performance and make audience believe that I'm a part of that setup. Suppose if I'm shooting a school scene, so I shouldn't look like this is a student who's walked into the school for the first time. I have to make people believe that this is a student who's been studying in this school from however many years, you know. So that was my job as an actor, to make sure that it should look to the audience that I belong to this set, I belong to this environment, I belong to this setup which had been set up. So that's what I did. I took a walk around, I was just seeing things and whatever. And that's when my co-artist walked in, and I was like, okay, they're here. And I shouldn't forget any of my line, because that is what exactly everyone is expecting me to do. Not really expecting me, but somewhat they're scared that I may forget my line and I may this, I may do that, whatever. So I was like, so everyone's nervousness was kind of getting on to me, and then I was like, I shouldn't forget my line, I have to make sure. And anyways, so they wanted to go for a quick rehearsal. We were like, okay, let's do it with the whole however one would walk in, sit down, whatever they would do, but the whole setup, how they would go for a take. So we went for a rehearsal. I walked in, I opened the door, then I said my lines, they said their lines, he said his lines, and the whole thing was the whole scene we have done in rehearsal. And after that also, I'm an introvert. I may have told you this 1,000 times already, but once again, so I was an introvert. I wanted to go and greet my co-artists, but they were busy, and I was like, what if I'll go and I may just, you know, end up forgetting one of my lines, or what if they are also kind of, you know, rehearsing their lines or busy with their lines. I don't want to go and disturb them right before the shot, because that is that's your zone. Right before shot, you can't just perform on action. I mean, you can, but that is only because you have done some preparation behind. You can't just get the script and perform on action. You are an artist, you are not a machine. So I didn't want it to disturb them. Sorry, I forgot where I was. So let's start from the point where after the rehearsal, I didn't go and greet anyone because I was nervous and I didn't know how to, you know, go and say hi or whatever. So I waited for the take to happen, and then I gave my first take. I delivered my dialogues perfectly. I've done everything to the best I can, and everyone was so happy. Like, everyone was so happy. My co-artists were so happy, my director was so happy, my spot dadas were happy, my makeup artist and my hair didi, later they told me, they were very happy and very impressed with the way I've done the whole scene. And I was like, are they actually happy, or are they saying all this so that, you know, me being a kind of newbie, as in like it's my first day on set, so that are they just actually being actually are they saying that I'm good, or are they just only saying this so that I won't feel nervous and I should be able to do better with my scene or with my dialogues? But everyone was so happy, and that's when I was like, yeah, okay, now the ice has been broken, now I'll go and I'll say hi to everyone. So I went up to my co-artist and I said, hello sir, myself Himani Sahani, hello sir, myself Himani Sahani, hello sir, myself Himani Sahani, hello everyone, myself Himani Sahani. And everyone was so good to me, and everyone was so nice to me, and they they said such sweet things to me that I almost didn't believe them, and I'm not even lying. Almost having teary eyes, but they have said so many good things to me, which I didn't expect, because I didn't even realize if I've done something great, that, or either they're expecting me to be just a whoever, and they were like, okay, she can perform or whatever, I don't know. But yes, it totally made my day. They were very sweet. They have given me phenomenal compliments. They have said such sweet things that have boosted my confidence to another level. And yeah, I not even once I had to do another take for whoever. And even when it was someone else's scene, you know, sometimes when the camera is on you, sometimes when the camera is on someone else, where you're not even seen in the whole camera frame. So sometimes they expect you to just, you know, they tell you to relax. The AD can give you cues and give the actor cues, so you don't have to waste your energy. That's what they do in a long process. That's how they work in our industry. If it is a long schedule, too many lines, you don't want to keep on repeating your lines, then you kind of, it breaks your mood and it gets monotonous also. So that's what they expect. So when it was someone else's camera was on someone else where I was not even seen, so the AD was ready with the cues that I had to give, and my co-artist insisted, can we have Himani on set please, can we have her to give her cues, because that'll be great. And I was like, "Ah, it's a privilege actually when someone calls you out and someone says, I don't know, I mean, I know I'm something like a star struck kind of kid or whatever, but I have not experienced something like this ever before. For the simplest fact, I would say, is because I had never been in awe of something, you know, very frankly. I have worked with greatest people. I have worked with Shah Rukh Khan sir. It was such a privilege. I have worked with Anurag Basu sir. I have worked with Arun Dhawan. I have worked with Ranbir Kapoor. I have worked with so many people, so many talented actors from our fraternity. I have worked with them. I have worked with so many phenomenal directors also. So it had always been a privilege, but I don't know, for some reason, maybe this was the time, because majorly I had done all my TV commercials with them. I didn't get the chance to act or perform a scene with any of the big names. So I have done a lot of TV gigs as well, where I've gotten to perform with phenomenal actor again. But I was somewhat always comfortable with who I'm shooting with my co-artist, with my director, with my scenes, with my everything. I had always been very comfortable. I had never been uncomfortable. Today was the day. Again, I was very uncomfortable right before the first take, though, I must say, because my heart, it was beating so fast, so fast, that I was like, this is not good. Like, I could feel my heartbeat on all my fingertips. Like, it was, I can't even explain. It was like, I was a shivery, but I was like, it was beating so fast that I could feel it everywhere. I was literally feeling it all the way to my stomach. I was like, my kidney is probably beating, or my liver is beating, or I don't know what. I was very nervous before the first take, and then all this happened that I have to hold you and everyone is praising, and then my co-artist insisted that if we can have Himani to give her cues, and that's when I walked in and I gave my cues, and it went very well, and of course we've done a couple of more takes, because this angle, that angle, his face, her face, their face, whatever, whoever's face, all that had happened. But each time I managed to maintain my I managed to do the whole scene without any flaw, or without making it too rehearsed or too staged, or I don't know how to say that, robotic, yeah, whatever. So yeah, that's what it was about. And in between, my director walked up to me and he said, good job beta, was precisely what he said. My director said, good job beta, and my co-artist said, very good job, what's your name? No, sorry, he knew my name. Very good job, Himani. What's your last name? Himani. I was like, Himani Sahani. Oh, Himani Sahani, nice. Where are you from? I'm Delhi. What have you done? Have you done theatres? I was like, yes, I have done theatres. And then what else have you done? And I said everything that I had done, right from commercials to shows to web to, but these are the basic things that I've done. I informed him about. He's like, that's great, and it was a pleasure working with you, and I look forward to work with you in the future again, and I look forward to meet you as well. You're a great kid and a great actor, and keep it up. So yes, such a good day for me. Although it's gonna make me very nervous for the next time for sure, because now I'll have to work even harder. Everyone is expecting me to be like, you know, this best version of myself. Now I have to work way more harder. I'm already nervous for my next shoot, next day shoot with them. But yeah, this is how it went, and I really wanted to record and I really wanted to share it with all of you because you guys are like my family, and I really wanted to express myself to the fullest, which I know I may not be able to do it. Most likely would not be able to do it with anyone else. So I wanted to record myself and wanted to be expressive, vulnerable, and all those things. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope I didn't bore you, and thank you so much for watching the whole video. It shows that how much you actually are connected to me and how much you guys really love me. I love you all so very much. Thank you so much. On this note, I would like to say goodbye to everyone. So stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. Adios, good luck, until next time. Much love.